Welcome back again, viewers and subscribers. Now, the 2024-2025 Champions League season kick off yesterday. It's actually a new format, so it's a very interesting one that we are going to look forward to for this season. Now, there are some notable results from yesterday in which Bayern Munich of Germany beat Dynamo Zagreb of Croatia. The match ended 9-2. So it was a comfortable victory for Bayern Munich in which they were leading 3-0, and then Dynamo Zagreb scored 2 goals at that point. The match was saying 3-2, but Bayern turned it up a notch, and the match actually ended 9-2. Harry Kane scored 4 goals on the day. It was a very, very decent victory for Vincent Company and Bayern. From time to time, Bayern always start the UEFA Champions League season like this, and they normally tends to do well during this time of the campaign. So hopefully, when the knockout stages begin next year, they can take all of these positive results into the knockout stages. In other results, there were a 3-1 victory for Real Madrid over Stuttgart of Germany. It was a routine victory, yes, for Real Madrid. At times they were struggling, but they managed to defeat the Germans 3-1 on the day. So Ancelotti and Real Madrid celebrate a 3-1 victory on the day. In other results, Liverpool bounced back from their disappointing result from over the weekend where Nottingham Forest beat them 1-0. They play AC Milan of Italy. AC Milan scored an early goal, very, very early goal. It was Christian Pulisic, the American, scoring an early goal to give AC Milan a 1-0 lead. Liverpool bounced back pretty well with 3 goals, 2 of them from set piece, in which Ibrahim Kanouté scored, Virgil van Dijk with another one, and Dominic Szoboszlai scoring the third. So it was a very commanding victory for Arne Slot, 3-1 victory away in AC Milan. It was also Arne Slot's birthday as well, in which the fans were singing his name and his praises and happy birthday songs and so forth. And in other result, Aston Villa kicked off their UEFA Champions League campaign with a 3-0 away result by beating Young Boys of Switzerland. Unai Emery pulled off a magnificent display, 3-0 away. And I know Young Boys is not an easy side to play, but for Villa to go over there in Switzerland and did all of that, trust me, that is a very, very outstanding victory. Another result, Juventus beat PSV of the Netherlands 3-1. Thiago Motta, the newly appointed head coach, so far is doing a tremendous job. He defeated the Netherlands side by 3 goals to 1. So Juve, after a promising start, wish them all the best, and I hope they continue what they are doing currently. With the new Champions League format, teams will be playing more games. It will be 4 at home, 4 away. So many of the coaches will definitely be looking forward to rotate the squad. This is where squad depth gonna come in play. I know recently a few players came out and criticized both UEFA, FIFA, and the League Association due to the amount of games that players are going to play going forward. I know Alisson came out recently, that is Brazilian and Liverpool goalkeeper came out recently and criticized the decision made by the association and the authorities with the amount of game being played. Rodri came out as well and discussed the matter, and he also mentioned that there may be a time where players is gonna go on strike or something, because with more games players will definitely be fatigued, and we all know that we have a lot of quality footballers playing in the world of football. So we always want to see the players playing at a high level and performing as well at a high level. So we want to see players well rested and giving their best. So let us hope that the coaches will come forward and rotate the squad. And this is where squad depth, as what I mentioned earlier, squad depth is so important. I know back then where many coaches like Jose Mourinho and Sir Alex Ferguson in the past normally rotate their squad heavily and they tend to get the results whenever they're doing that. So these crop of young coaches and coaches who are coaching over a long period now, they have to be specializing in terms of utilizing their squad. So players who won't be burned out or so forth. So we are looking forward to a very interesting UEFA Champions League campaign. I know within I think is October we have another international break and players have to be traveling all over the world and come back after that. Normally they play 2 games while at international break and when they came back to their club many players are complaining that they are tired. So I'm interested to see how the players will deal with this. I'm very, very interested to see what's going to happen. I know players will fear. It is a major, major, major concern because we always want to see our players giving their best on the pitch. So rest is a key part of it. Rest is a key part of it. So I want the association, UEFA and FIFA and the League Association take a deep look into this matter because once the players are actually speaking now on their behalf about that issue, you know that is a major, major concern. That is a very, very, very major concern. Once players, normally over the season gone by, I don't know, yeah, you probably have 1 and 2 players, yes, who came out publicly and speak on the matter of the amount of games being played. But as of lately, so many players are coming out and speaking and say, hey, I'm tired because look at Rodri's situation. When the season just started, Pep Guardiola leave him out of the game, leave him out of some games because he wanted to give him a rest because we know that he had a successful Euro with Spain. He came off injured in the final, yes, but since he came back, he had a quiet preseason, yes, but Pep gave him all the rest that he needs because you know he's a quality holding midfielder. So want to see Pep do that. I know Rodri is a player that he always wants to play. So Pep Guardiola just did the right thing, leave him out for a few games. Thank God he had the squad depth with Mateo Kovacic and the return of Ilkay Gundogan to fill that gap for Rodri. But rest is very important. Rest is very important because when players, in terms of traveling, they have to travel 1,000 miles sometimes to go back and forth. And remember, these players have their family as well, so we have to do that all into consideration. Yes, we know the players have their money and so forth, yes, but money has nothing to do with rest. Rest is very important. So let us see what the League Association gonna do and let us wait and see what they're gonna have in store, if they're gonna change their plans or what, or if they're gonna ignore the players. Let just see. So in other notable games today, we have Manchester City who will be playing Inter Milan. That is the repeat of the 2022 UEFA Champions League final, in which Rodri himself, the guy that I'm just speaking about a while ago, scored a goal, a 1-0 victory for Manchester City and Pep Guardiola in that final. And we all know that Champions League is very special for Pep and Manchester City because it was Manchester City's first UEFA Champions League title after trying so long. So finally they achieved it back in 2022. I know Inter Milan of Italy and Inzaghi will be coming all gun blazing in terms of wanting to get a revenge result. So it will be a very, very interesting match today. In other notable games, we have PSG of France, who will be playing Girona of Spain. That's gonna be a very good matchup as well. PSG under Luis Enrique. They lost Kylian Mbappe, but since the start of the season, we are seeing other players step up like Barcola, and we have seen Dembele. We all know they have Fabian Ruiz and quite a few other good players. But since Mbappe has left the club, other players have stepped up and fill that void. So against Girona, a newly team in terms of the Champions League, they're after a not so good start, yes, in Spain, but hopefully they will put up a very good contest against PSG. So we're gonna see how that match played out.